What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am the Sony J, and if you're new here, thank you so very much for clicking on my video. Please do not forget to subscribe, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back. So this video, you guys, I'm excited to film for you because I'm, letting you guys know what's been going on since the last time I filmed about nursing. So if you're new here, I am taking all my prereqs so I can enter into the nursing program. I'm almost done. I have to take 2 more classes, which I'm going to do over the next 2 semesters. But I just finished my summer semester. I've been taking classes every semester. That way I can finish a little bit faster. In the summer semester, I took my second psychology course, and it was hard. Like, it was very hard. It's not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be, like giving you different situations about like different disorders such as personality disorder, bipolar, schizophrenia. Like that's what psychology 1 was about, but this one was different. Like when I say you had like so for one we had to do, I did probably 10 or 11 essays. And then these were some topics where you really like scratched your head about. You was like, like I don't even know where to start with some of the topics that was thrown at us. But I passed that course with an A. Do you hear me? An A. I was super excited when I seen that. Like I held an A since the beginning of the course. But some things that I did differently this semester was I got me a planner. I printed out my syllabus, and I also looked on the app that we use to make sure that, everything went together, that my professor didn't change anything. I used my planner. I was very focused with time management, and I also made time for myself. So when you are in school, right, time management is the hardest because if you're like me, you're working full time, you got a kid, you're in a relationship. So you're getting pulled every direction. Sometimes, this one need a little bit more attention. No, that needed a little bit more attention. I made sure, like, no. My tunnel vision is my schoolwork. So I made sure that I mapped out study times. So from this time to this time, I'm doing nothing but schoolwork. Like, if you call me, I ain't answering. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm focusing on nothing but schoolwork. So that helped really, really well. And I also make sure if it was something that I did not understand right then and there, I'm emailing my professors. Like I email my professor since the beginning of the semester, at least 6 or 7 times. Like I have the right to do that. If I do not understand something, I have the right to understand. And if you grade my work and I feel like that grade was not what I deserve, I have the right to argue that, which I did. So like I said, I'm very proud of myself that I finished with an A. The next step from here is my fall semester, which starts on the 22nd. And I will be on campus 2 days out the week. And then from there, I have to take 1 more class. And then that's when I can apply for the nursing program. You guys, so it was this program that my counselor actually told me about. The program was basically, they pay for your nursing school, and they pay for nursing school, books, all the stuff like that, right? Sounds good. So I got invited to do the Zoom. Like you have to sign up, and then after you sign up, you have to get invited to do it. So I got invited. I'm like, okay, everything's going good. So I'm on the Zoom call, and I'm listening and everything. But then to find out, I don't even qualify for it. Like, I feel like that was such a waste of time because they don't even give you, like, the qualifications until you already signed up and you put your time in there. So, basically, if they want somebody who don't work, who don't have an income, who don't have no resources at all. Like, so basically you got to have 0.00 to your name in order to qualify for that. Or you have to be, I'm trying to use, it was a certain word that they use. So, from what I understood, you can work, but you can work, but you can't have a certain amount of money. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I was so mad. I'm like, bro, I just wasted my time. Like, I took off for work to do this, and this is like some bull crap. Like, I went through all this, filled out all the required documents, and then you're gonna tell me that I can't even, like, I don't qualify? Like, that's messed up. So, you know, that's neither here or there, but I was really upset about that. But then another thing I'm doing, you guys, this is my choice, right? So I meet with my counselor and I meet with my advisor. I meet with my counselor because sometimes you just need some reflecting, especially with your school stuff. And I met with my advisor to make sure that I'm on track and everything. And she was like, you only have 2 more like classes, then you can apply for nurse program. I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean? I was so freaking nervous because I'm like, no. I was like, no, that's not right. Like, I need more time. She was like, girl, like, you only got 2 more classes. And but I understand now because ever since I started going to school, I have been going every single semester, except for last semester, because I had to take like I had to take a mental break. Like, even my counselor, my advisor was like, you checked out. Like, you checked out. You really need to, like, you know, take a break, which is so needed. Like, I needed that break so bad. So yeah, that was the only time I took a break. But anything from there, I've been going every semester. And since I've been going every semester, I've been able to get my courses out the way. And I'm just like, damn, like, I'm about to be like doing this stuff for real, you guys. And then I was looking at my transcript, which is really good because you need to make sure that you are taking the courses that are on your transcript. Is it transcript? No. It's called something. I can't remember. Is it? I don't know. But y'all know what I'm talking about. When you go in there and you look at the courses that you need, your degree plan. There we go. When you look at your degree plan, you want to make sure that you are taking classes that you are supposed to be taking. Okay? So I took some courses that wasn't really on my, it wasn't on my degree plan, but I took them because I want to make sure that I get the best opportunities I can get. I want to make sure that I'm able to get the job that I want and to get the pay that I deserve for that job. So I did my research and I found like some loops and holes and stuff like that. All thanks to my wonderful advisor who, you know, filled me in with this. So I am in school for nursing. I want to be a neuro nurse. So I want to work in the neuro department, which is dealing with the brain. I love everything about the brain. Like, I can talk about the brain, everything in the brain, how your brain operates. I can talk about that all day. Like, that really interests me. So that is my goal. I have my hospital that I want to work at. I really want to work at this hospital. Like, I am determined to work at this hospital. Like, I'm putting that out there into the universe that I'm going to work at this hospital. So I took some courses. I took a lot of business courses because once I fill out my resume, I want my resume to stick out. I want them to be like, okay, although, you know, when that time comes, you know, God, you know, saying it so, when that time comes and I graduate from nursing school, you know what I'm saying? I want them to be like, although she graduated from nursing school, she's a new nurse, look at all these other qualifications she have. That's what I want. So I could have been already in nursing program, but I just wanted to, you know, take those business courses. I took some business courses. I took some business management courses. I have some certifications in customer service. I have certifications in finance. So my resume is looking real good right now, but I want to keep adding to that. So that's something that I did. I chose to do that for myself. And I also will be taking one of my courses again, which is my A&P course. I have a video on that over that topic on how to pass A&P. So I did pass A&P, but if I applied myself how I should have, if I did what I was supposed to do, if I had these tools that I have now that made me get an A in my previous semester, if I had that then, I would have got an A. I did not get an A. I want to get an A. Every class that I'm in, I want to get an A or B. And that reason is because when you apply for nursing school, or the nursing school that I want to apply for, they go by a point system. So if you get an A, that's 4 points. If you get a B, that's 3 points. If you get a C, that's 2 points. A D, 1 point, and anything other than that, they won't even look at your stuff. So I'm trying to be up there in the 4s and 3s. Like that's really what I'm trying to be at. So in order for that to happen, I have to take this course over, which my advisor was like, girl, like, you don't have to do that. Like, your grades are still good. You know, you do have a really good chance of getting in. But I'm like, I don't want a chance. I want it to be, like, solid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want. Like, sometimes I am a little hard on myself. But, you know, I know what my goals are. And I can't slack off. Like, if I slack off, like, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. So, yeah. I'm taking this course over. Like I said, I'm choosing to do that because I want 4s and 3s on my point system. I want that because a lot of people apply for nursing school, and if you're not up there in the 4s and the 3s, they really gonna look over your stuff because they like, okay, although she has like a 4, but she got all these 3s and 2s, should we take her or should we take the person that got all 4s? They're going to take the person that got all 4s because that's just showing them that that person is dedicated. That person did everything that they needed to do, you know, to achieve that. And that's the level I'm thinking on. Like, I'm doing everything I need to do to get up there. So, yeah, I had to sacrifice a lot of stuff. Like, if you guys don't know, I had a manager position. Like, I managed my own store, but I couldn't do that and really focus on my school like how I should. So I did step down, and then you guys, I stepped down again. So I am making some sacrifices because I'm like, okay, I'd rather sacrifice now than sacrifice, you know, in some other areas. Like I can afford to, you know, step down a level. Like it's not even that serious. Like it's not that serious. My job understood and everything. They was like, oh, but please. So let me just tell you guys how stressful it was. I was a manager. I was doing payroll. I was doing schedules, 2 weeks schedules in advance. I was covering shifts. I was working open to close. I was working crazy, working full time. And then on top of that, I had manager meetings that I needed to attend. I had seminars that I needed to attend. I had leadership stuff that I needed to attend. And then on top of that, my girls, you know, at my store, well, at my old store, they wasn't willing to work the shifts that were required. So I'm working open to close, open to close, open to close. And then on my off day, they're like, oh my God, my tooth hurt, I can't come in. Girl, you can't get no RGL. So then I got to go to work. So it was a lot. That sounds like a lot, right? It was a lot. It was stressful. So once I remove that out the way and refocus, like everything is so much better. So you guys, I am going to continue on my journey. That's why I love that I'm documenting, because there are not really a lot of videos out there that are for people who are trying to get a nursing program. Like, they have a lot of videos that are out there like, oh, I got started into nursing school, I got accepted into nursing school, I got accepted into nursing school, or, you know, I'm a nurse, this is, you know, how the life is. But those are good, right? But it's not a lot of videos out there that's like, okay, so this is what you need to do and to get into the nursing program. So that's why I'm glad I'm documenting my journey. If not for nobody else, for me to look back and like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a good feeling. So like I said, thank you guys for stopping by. Do not forget to subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And that's about it. I'll see you guys next time.